Let's get it. Ah, what's up? We got some people on the Instagrams. We got some people tuning in. What's crack-a-lackin'? The homie Alex just walked in. We just went live like a second ago. Welcome Alex to the live stream. I was like, something isn't working right. Check. There we go. All right. I should have done the tech check before going live, huh? Everybody say what's up to Alex. Alex was at Confluence as well. How was it? Freaking amazing. That's what it is. Social media that live a propaganda. And chanting down all of the Siamese. Hey, yeah. You know what it is. Fuzzy Bear in the house. Another false flag. And now, yeah. A propaganda delivery device, you know. A possibility the people stop buying into the puppetry. Embrace a life fulfilled by what's in harmony. With a false selection, use discretion, find perfection of our honesty. Honest with ourselves, right? So if we honest with ourselves, we see theater for the masses at play. Holy moly, that was loud. A cow, the garden, now determine what to do and what is right for me. Self-responsibility, disengage from the world as a stage. We got to channel our rage into productivity. We got to know absolute state of relativity. Gotta lose attachment to emotional negativity. We got to disengage from the publicity. All the actors and actresses who put us in harm's way. We got to stop the worship of human sacrifice. Pedify, blaze the fire on Babylon and their conspiracy. They come in with another psyop stage, another false flag plan. And the first casualty of war is the truth, and we ignoring the scam. Ignoring all the scams, right? So we keep on shouting from the rooftop. Disengage from Instagram. Instagram, hey. Social media deliver propaganda to the palm of your hand. Social media deliver propaganda, yeah, to the palm of your hand. Hey, yeah, 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 do all the vax damage, a little fact sandwich between a couple piece of lies on toast. COVID misdiagnosed, a big nothing burger, reduce a population with injected murder. Public somehow forgotten the MAGA really meant jab a catastrophe, clear people out at the street, soon replaced by a new definition. American idiot shit, and in diapers can't formulate a sentence without a script to write a. One false flag to the next, look to your right now, look to your left, when a no free speech on Twitter or X, and a car get a wreck when you drive while you text, when the mind that would jump from a thing to the next, then ejaculate to porn up sex, everybody compete for the baddest flex, get a new iPhone cause it got better, so perplexed, people haven't learned, government only give it lies and run a hamster wheel from your birth to your death, gotta work to your sweat, gotta pay that debt, stop meditating, calm your breath, stop meditating, calm your breath, stop meditating, calm your breath, because they come in with another sigh, upstage another false flag claim. Say, and the first casualty of war is the truth, and we ignoring the scale, ignoring all the right. Gotta keep on shouting from the rooftop, disengage from Instagram. Say, social media deliver propaganda to the palm of you, into the palm of you. You know the social media deliver propaganda to the palm of you. Hey, hey, social media deliver propaganda, yeah, false flag play. Social media deliver propaganda, a false flag play. Alex, what do you got to say to the people out there on the YouTubes?
Yo, YouTube people, it's all about the freedom, baby.
That's right. It's all about the freedom, baby. Welcome, Alex, to the live stream. Welcome to all of y'all for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We got some people on Instagram. We got some people on the YouTubes. What's up, Ruben? Tagle in the house. Dub Shack family. What's going on, Pavlina? People's Reset family. Aloha from California. Oh, someone says, yo, Alex. Alex says, yo. We're going to keep the music vibes rolling. This is taxation, is theft, you know. Product of our labor and our divine creativity, hey. We won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry, yeah, yeah. Taxation theft, I won't be paying no money to fake authority, yeah. I will fund no war, no genocide. You know, I'ma keep my money in the community, yeah. Watch ya! We know that taxation, theft, and the government is slavery. It's a modern form of slavery. We're paying no mind of money to false authority. Yeah, yeah. Because we own the product of our labor and our divine creativity. We won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. taxation theft. And we already know that it is, oh yeah, it's taxation theft. Taxation is theft. Taxation theft. I won't be used for funding wars. You know, alright. And I go pay it any. From the day you were born, the system treats you like commodity. Taking a cut every transaction, every quantity. Tax what you earn, and what you buy, what you sell, and what you own, and what you inherit. The shit is an atrocity. That don't even include the hidden tax, that of inflation. When they print money and take a luxe vacation, then they counterfeit a couple stacks or more, spend it on war and corresponding media campaigning. Most people know that it's a wrong to rob their neighbor, but they think that it's a right if a govy wrote it down on paper. Programmed to believe slavery a racial issue, whites versus blacks. Either way the master get their revenue, either way the subject is you, until you choose to own yourself in everything you do. You stop being subdued by the coercion of the few and break the bondage and acknowledge your inherent worth too. Yes, a taxation theft and the government is slavery, yeah. We're paying no mind or money to false authority, yeah, yeah. Because we own the product of our labor and not even creativity, eh. We won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. A taxation theft. And we already know that it is, oh yeah. A taxation theft. A taxation is theft. Taxation theft. So why be paying the government or corrupt or crooks, you know? You know, alright. And the banks of the river guide the flow of the currency. Now all of a sudden, for the first time in history, you can get your currency out of the banks, grow your own, take ownership of your life force energy. Even back in the days of Rome, they used silver and gold to protect against the parasitic entities. So now I use ancient and modern technology, stacking precious metals and crypto. Crypto was my philosophy. Thrive and prosper straight to the coming apocalyptic collapse. Monero being used to the counter-economic attack. Living life like a certain Samuel Edward Conkin III, inspired by the Agora, free market absurd. Ross Ulbricht got locked up for just creating one. Countless other men and women lives ruined or done. For heaven's sake, let us engage in voluntary transactions. No criminal in the middle taking fractions now. Yes, a government is slavery, eh. You know, we're paying no mind or money to false authority, yeah, yeah. Because we own the product of our labor and not even creativity, eh. Hey, we won't be used for funding war and genocide and heavy weaponry. Heavy weaponry, not mine. I won't be paying for no genocide in a Gaza, you know, I won't be paying for no proxy war in the Ukraine, yeah. Authority comes from ourselves, from within, yeah. Hey, taxation. I think the cameras are focusing on Alex's face. He's getting, the cameras are focusing on him, but that's all good. Someone says Shabbat Shalom. What's up? Welcome. I'm gonna do a short stream. I gotta be somewhere. It's in like an hour, but I'm gonna do a quick stream. Thanks for being here. Sacred Sovereign Rising, what's up, Jennifer? Jam on, go team. That's what I'm talking about. Ready Now says Shabbat Shalom. Temple Selecta, sending love. Big up for the things, say. Yes, I. All right, we're going to keep it rolling here. Once again, welcome Alex. He's chilling on the stream, just in the house, coming up from Phoenix, Arizona. if only the camera would just focus on me. It's focusing on the guy in the background. Come on. Best that we can, ayy. Do the very best that we can, oh yeah. All right, now we can see me, okay. We do the very best that we can, ayy. Do the very, I watch ya, say, boom. Hey, we do the very best that we can, ayy. Do the very best that we, oh yeah. Sometimes I feel like life slips through my fingers. Can't get the grip about mind and it lingers. Thoughts in the winter, at my equator, time feels bitter. Sometimes I'm feeling my soul sucking down in the twister. Can't get the lift, a crack turns to a rift in my feet, they blister. Living in life, give myself the middle finger. Yo, with the timeline right, yo, I take another step and energetic stride. I get out of the house and feel the air outside. Yo, I get out of the head and let the heartbeat guide. Searching for a way to a higher plane. Nobody to follow, nobody to blame. Self-responsibility, the name of the game. Creation is a must in the sacred plane. Yeah, we must express ourselves. We do the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. We do the very best that we can. Hey, doing the very best that we can. All my people are unique and they gotta come through in the words we speak. Words are like swords that cut the cords between the past and the dreams that we all work towards. Rewarded by Creator for our role in the play. Embody everything in which our soul display. Our lives be a reflection, a connection, move in higher direction. Increase spiritual perception, a break a form of deception. Boom! With the timeline right, yo, I take another step in energetic stride. I get out of the house and feel the air outside. Yo, I get out of the head, let the heart be guide. Searching for a way to a higher plane. Nobody to follow, nobody to blame. Self-responsibility, the name of the game. Creation is a must in the sacred plane. Yeah, we must express ourselves every day. Do the very best that we, hey, with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. But do the very best that we, hey, and do the very best that we. We gotta do what we gotta do, what we gotta do, what we gotta do to be free, to be free, to be free. Yeah. We gotta do what we gotta do, what we gotta do, what we gotta do to be free, to be free, to be free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We must express ourselves. We do the very best that we can with the cards we were dealt. Yes, we must express ourselves. But do the very best that we can. Hey, do the very best that we. Watch out. Yes, yo, big up Alex in the building on the live stream. Ready Now says, Pup is loving this groove. Sacred Sovereign Rising Jennifer says, woohoo, brothers in the house. That's what we're talking about. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Let's see if we got some people on the grams. What is up, people on the grams? What's up, Pavlina? What's up, peeps from California? Much love. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you all are here. We're making a little music before we go out on the road. Next week, I'm going to be headed out on tour with Dub Effects and my bro 33, aka Derek Bros. We're going to be going to Salt Lake City on the 29th. We're going to be in Denver on the 30th, and we're going to be at Rise and Vibes Fest on the 31st on. It's going to be incredible, so really hope to see some of you there. And then after that, Portland, Seattle, Santa Cruz, Vancouver, Victoria, BC. It's going to be incredible. So just wanted to give a shout out to the tour. Shout out to Dub Effects for having me along with him. And yeah, so thank you to all of you for tuning in. Yeah, where is the pup? Someone says pop-up live stream. We got the pup-up live stream. Everybody say what's up to the Fozzie Bear. Yeah, Fozzie Bear brings big inspiration. All right, we're going to keep the vibes rolling here. And then I got to get off because I got to hang with my homie back here. What's up, Daryl? Thanks for tuning in. Yo, check it out. We're going to have a guest feature from Elias Clay on my set at Rise and Vibes. So if you want to see me and Elias Clay perform live here in the United States, it might be the first time we've performed together in the United States. Come out to Rise and Vibes. It's going to be incredible. This one's called Reaching Humanity, featuring Elias Clay. Voice inside.
Don't seek direction from the world outside.
Cause these illusions fool once, fool twice. But I keep coming back to the light.
I lose my patience and I lose my way. Different paths,
different colors, but we bleed the same. Yeah, yeah. I see you shining and I've got to say, amplifying this reflection gonna spark a flame. I feel the fire and I call the rains. Elias say, oh, we last to take. And 100 monkey taking off the chains. Once you see the game, the world don't look the same. Hey, I see through the lifestyle of ice that shape my mind reality. I see through the maze and the ways they later shape society. I break through the chains and the grid they built to keep an eye on me. I fly through the storm singing my song, reaching humanity. I see through the lifestyle of ice that shape my mind reality. I see through the maze and the ways they later shape society. I break through the chains and the grid they built to keep an eye on me. Fly through the storm singing my song, reaching. Observing several synchronicities, exploring the mystery, feel the memory of something great, a connection to my creator. Sense the history might be contradictory, maybe there's some trickery involved as I dissolve. I am a fierce meditator, conscious penetrator of non-linear reality. Collect nuggets from my masterpiece, fear plummets as I ascend to the summit, oversee new frontiers. I'm an engineer passionate for art that feels intricate and infinite. Once took a visit from some extra dimensional beings, not scared of their unconventionality. Developed a new rationality which affect my personality dramatically. Systematically send me greetings, meanings, teachings lasting more than an evening. Best part, they weren't preachy or greedy, but seemed generally concerned with my development as a force of intelligence. Select a frequency of highest resonance, spreading the vibe of benevolence. Say, feed the fire and I call the Elias say,
Critical minds, we are last attained.
the 100 monkey taking off the chains. Once you see the game, the world don't look the same. Hey, hey. See through the lifestyle of ice that shape my mind reality. See through the maze and the ways they later shape society. Break through the chains and the grid they built to keep an eye on me. I fly through the storm singing my song, reaching humanity. Yeah. See through the lifestyle of ice that shape my mind reality. See through the maze and the ways they later shape society. I break through the chains and the grid they built to keep an eye on me. I fly through the storm singing my song, reaching humanity. Yeah, yeah. It's Prezence and Elias Clay, yeah, yeah. I'm making music every day, I say. We eat some mango and banana, nah, cause we don't want no propaganda, yeah. So rich in humanity, yeah. So rich in humanity. So rich in humanity, yeah, yeah. Yes, Reaching Humanity featuring Elias Clay. I'm going to play a couple more songs for you, and then I'm going to kick it with my homie here who just popped through. Yo, somebody said Fozzie Bear, love it. Loving the pop-up live stream. Thank you so much. You're so welcome. Thanks for being here. Big respect. Someone said, man's real good live. Fire. Thank you so much for being here. Much love, y'all. All right, we're going to keep the vibes rolling. Fozzie Bear, what's up, Foz? How we doing, Fozzo? Freedom is ours for the taking, yeah. Catman Jones knows what it is. You know. History now in the making. Hey. Fuck the government, I'll gobierno. No, they only exist to take your money and your dinero. I ain't scared of nothing, I am moving, I am budging. Loud the population trusting. To the bullshit we be cutting, better assess your situation. If you want liberation, no disinformation, pollute your clear mind. Some be caught up in the lie, must be order fluoride 99. Keeping them mindless, spineless, fine with it. I got no time for this. I'm taking a trip into the future. No one master, no slave. Gonna be living with our rulers by any measure we maneuver. No job and no booster, cause we Rasta man recruiters and we villain prosecutors, hey. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking, yeah. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking, yes. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking, yeah. History now in the making. Alex knows what it is. Because I love to see my brethren standing up to tyranny. The sound of freedom resonating like a symphony. We ain't no fringe minority, a threat to authority. When we coming together, out of it a silent majority. See, most people don't wanna rock the boat. They're afraid to go against the grain, and the system keeps them broke. So they comply till our freedom implode. Wondering how they became the fascist at the end of the road. Let's go. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking, yeah. History now in the making. You know, freedom is ours for the taking, yes. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking, yeah. History now in the making. Because collective consciousness rising. The truth is so inspiring when we shine. And in this high state of mind, you know, mankind is intelligently designed. In love with this beautiful life, humanity living and breathing a thrive. Women stepping to what does a line say? My people ready to rise up. Let's move into the new paradigm, say, and break the chains of the past. Ascend into the brighter future, yes. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the watcher. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking. History now in the making. I say, history now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking. History now in the making. Freedom ours for the taking. History now in the making. Freedom is ours for the taking. History now in the making. To all my family on YouTube, you know, watch ya. Yes, Alright, we got some people tuning in now. We just had to bring that fire first, you know what I'm saying. What's up, Benja? How you doing? Yeah, someone said they've been playing the Integrity EP on repeat. Someone said they've been playing the Integrity EP on repeat, so I'm going to play a few more of those tunes. Thank you so much. Jennifer says, rise, rise, rise. Fire. Heart, fire, dancing. Thank you so much for being here. Much love. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate you, man. You better have some headphones on for this one. Yes, we're choosing to realign ourselves with the divine one time. Yes. Catman Jones says, love the artistry. Thank you so much. There's a lot of mixing and stuff going on here that you can only hear with headphones. This one's called Realign, you know. Why we are choosing to realign ourselves with the divine, yeah. Mind control, yeah, yes. I know my heart center is truly masterful, yeah. When I choose to realign, yeah. Hey, yo, I'm tired of being silenced by the fear of ridicule. It's time to rise up like a lion and to speak of truth. Because to know and not to act is not to know or care. Gotta do my part and declare, bring awareness into the air, unto the ether. For those who know it's time to become leaders, keepers and speakers and teachers of sacred knowledge to all who are still asleep, upgrading them consciousness, suffocating them lawlessness. Truth and love are synonymous, situations ominous, but I won't remain anonymous. No, you will never gonna mute this though. track, but fully open in the woods flowing like a lava. Money gonna be bound by dogma. Now me captivate a natural law or karma. Typogram of the propaganda. Raise our brain waves in the gamma. Wage slaves breaking cages, disengage in the limitations. Cubicles of the new plantation. Are you on the same page? Do you understand? Ego out of the way, spirit engage. And the mind control slaves, they be feeling enraged. Ego can handle the truth of vibrations, but I got no patience for that frustration. And I'm not giving to that temptation. We must end all government regulation. Conscious life is the real that you. Cause anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, when I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know that my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, yo, when I choose to realign. Hey! Yo, do you deserve to be put into an institution? Let me get in here and dispel some a major illusion. Them chief religion is binding, grinding their mind to a halt. When they default to politics, then you gotta play like a fiddle. It's a little riddle, you think you got swindle. Paying them taxes, getting crippled, then your bank account dwindle. Don't like it, they may come in natural with the missiles. Jumping cut a little bit of scribble on a piece of paper. Underneath a little bit of Satanism, symbolism. Underneath a little bit of communism, euphemism. Sound legit to some dead ass criminals. Sign your initials on the dotted line, hand us your rights. No, you bitch asses won't put up a fight. We got the guns and we coming for yours. We will force you into funding our wars. Take the by the first due process second. Don't ask no questions if you get. Oh, we lock you in a cage. Lock you in a. That's why we are choosing to realign ourselves with the divine. Yeah. And choosing to realign ourselves with the divine. Cause anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, anybody who subscribe to an institutionalized belief system is under mind control. Yes, when I choose to realign to my inner guidance, I know my heart center is truly masterful. Yeah, yeah, when I choose to. Hey. Choosing to realign ourselves with the. Oh yeah, we choosing to realign ourselves. Oh yeah, choosing to realign ourselves with the. Oh, with the divine, with the divine, with the divine. Oh yeah, choosing to realign ourselves with the. Oh yeah, we choosing to realign ourselves. Oh yeah, choosing to align with the. Oh, with the divine. Oh, with the divine. Yo, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna play a couple more tunes. Appreciate y'all so much. Daryl says, excellently written song. I love this one too. Thank you so much, bro. MKLKX says, yes, presence in the present, sharing evidence of the musical and lyrical precedence. Let's go. Always a refreshing and cutting edge performance. Mass respect. What's up, Martin? Yo, if it wasn't for this guy right here, Martin, in the chat, I wouldn't even be doing this right now because this man is the reason that I got all this streaming gear aggregated into this setup where I can share my music with you over the interweb. So thank you. Big up, Martin from Autonomy. Sacred Sovereign Rising says, needed this vibe up today. Thank you. You are so welcome. Thanks for being here. Song is called Integrity. promises that I make to myself. Prioritize physical, mental, and spiritual health. Life gets rough, I'm rising above and never fear to be held. Cause deep inside me is a calling, and this calling be felt. Yes, I'm making the most of every single meeting today. And the power of presence awaken my essence, intentions they fade. Strong intentions and emotions are the recipe for change. They must align with my actions, and the passion is stay. Align with my actions, and the passion is stayed. Oh yeah, I say I won't run away. I won't be running from myself today. Yeah, running from myself today. Cause the real me is the only me I can escape. Oh yeah, so I'ma live with integrity. Yeah, I'ma live with integrity. With integrity I say. You know what it is. I gotta get back on the path when I fall off, and my mind's set back on track, won't let it take too long. Yeah, stay present and meditate on when it all seems wrong. Got to surrender to the curtain for it gets too strong. Yes, my outer reality is a reflection of the inner space, and when I open up my heart, the world's a better place. I'm forgiving myself and others for our past mistakes, so we can move past all the trauma into Jah embrace. So we move past all the trauma into Jah embrace. So so will I fit the mold of others' expectations? No. Or live a life of freedom and celebration? Yes. Or will I paralyze myself with hesitation? Oh yeah. Or live a life of self-realization? Yes. I won't run away. No, I won't be running from myself today. Yeah. Running from myself today. Cause the real me is the only me I can escape. Oh yeah. So I'ma live with integrity. Yeah. I'ma live with integrity. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Robin says, please remember to hit the like and share and help spread the good stuff. Yes, please. I really appreciate that. I could use all the help I can get because I'm definitely shadow banned on YouTube. Martin says, wow, such an honor, Grant. It's mine and now all our pleasure blessings. He's the guy who helped me get all this streaming stuff going. Big ups to Martin once again out of the UK. Much love to you guys. I'm going to play one more song. I hope you have a beautiful day. Yes, and Ready Now says, I really hope I can see you in Colorado. Pray I can. Once again, please check the tour dates. I'm leaving next week. So stoked to be touring with Dub FX, as well as my bro 33, Derek Bros. We're going to be going to Salt Lake on the 29th, Denver on the 30th, Rise and Vibes on the 31st, and then Dub FX is going to be performing there as well. It's going to be incredible. And then later this month, or next month in June, we're going to be going up to Santa Cruz, California on the 13th of June, and then the 18th I'll be in Portland, my hometown, and the 19th Seattle, 20th Victoria, and the 21st Vancouver, BC. Oh, hopefully I got all that right. Much love to you guys. Got one more song. Hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Much love. Blessings. Peace. song is called Trickles featuring Ray of Light, produced by Dan Arcturus. Sovereignty's a responsibility. When we live in oh so peacefully, heart open, we choose it. Yeah, do you own yourself or are you a part of someone else's picture? Master your energy or the world won't even hear a whisper. No spark of your own flame, challenge your power, reign in your brothers and sisters. Claiming our birthright, shining a spotlight into the mirror. No, we don't succumb to Babylon. This ain't no sprint, no, it's a marathon. With a plan, our lives as a paragon. Yeah, we integrate your wisdom from the Amazon. Yes. Watch out. You know that freedom and sovereignty is our own responsibility. We gotta choose it, we gotta claim it, and we gotta act like it. You know what I'm saying? Hey! With the plan our lives as a paragon, integrate your wisdom from the Amazon. Our freedom can come easily. Watch out. Sovereignty's a responsibility. Oh, when we live it oh so peacefully, heart open, we choose it, mind expanded like an accordion. That's Ray of Light, y'all. With the medicina, zebra, cheetah, trickling and whistling and whittling the kindling in them speakers. Arcturus on gene dogs with the white light phenos. But me, when we mixing and sprinkling and drilling in, these days be glorious, notorious, victorious, galactic historians, and be the guardians of the ambience, spreading radiance to our audience. No obedience to the demons who won't tolerate man stealing freedom with a defense like a scorpion, mind expanded like an accordion. When our freedom can come easily, if we choose it. Sovereignty's a responsibility. When we live in oh so peacefully, heart open, we choose it faithfully. Living oh so peacefully, heart open, we choose it faithfully.
We all belong to the earth.
Yes, with every breath we have to choose. We have the opportunity and the power to choose. Thank you, Robin. Yes, choose or be led by whoever. Exactly. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. Love you all so much. If you want to get some tickets for the tour, definitely go to my website, prezencemusic.com. You can find all of the tickets, links, and everything like that. And I would absolutely love to see you in person and meet you in person. Met so many of you in person already, and really appreciate y'all tuning in today. Much love. Blessings. Peace.